don't like LeBron.
He's a baller.
I like LeBron. This dude played like nobody else played ever.
Yeah, true basketball player.
He did some really dominant stuff. He's not Michael Jordan.
No.
And
stop it.
And we not even trying to make the comparison, or I'm not trying to diss him or anything.
Nope. I enjoy the guy.
It's two different things. You know what I'm saying? He was great for the game. Dude came in as a kid. As a child, he came in at 18, man. He was a kid.
Yeah.
He ain't never stepped out of line. He ain't never got suspended. He ain't never been under question. Dude been out here kind of flawless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so you got to give him his props for that.
Yeah. I get sick of the hype.
I mean, it's all a hype because NBA is a business. It's $1 billion business.
They made it into a $1 billion business.
You know what I'm saying? So they, this is the hype. But he landed on the Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I'm saying? And nobody...
And everybody is saying, like, LeBron, another super team.
Dude, ain't no such thing as a super team, man.
Not anymore.
It never was. It never was, bro.
Remember they used to name them that shit, right? But let me finish, right? Remember they used to name them that shit, right? But no super team has ever won a championship when they named them that shit.
Listen, bro.
Has never won a championship.
Cut.
We on there.
Cut.
Yeah, going good, boy.
Cut.
You going good.
Now he's a director and a producer. What the fuck?
Say,
now he's... What the fuck?
It ain't showing live on mine.
Yeah, on us, though. It's on me. You need to ask the patrons next to you.
Cause I'm looking at me talking like...
Yeah, so LeBron James, to me, it's a whole fiasco around
here. Yeah, I ain't getting the live
every time you're about to choose a team, everybody be holding their breath like...
And then the media...
team, and then they go...
Then the media wasn't jumping.
Like that no more about him.
No.
It was.
It wasn't.
They had a whole ESPN thing going across the screen.
And then they tried to make it a big thing about LeBron.
We don't fall for it no more.
Yeah, but some people do.
They was trying to do it on all medias, but then, like we said, it's gonna make this LeBron shit short. They cut it all short with the LeBron media to speak about the young man Nolan Wells. They really cut.
Not all of them did though.
Man, most of them did.
But this the thing
most
to
of
me.
Them did. Most of the most important channels did.
You know what the thing to me was with that his
most
funeral,
important channels did.
His funeral, they didn't broadcast it.
But it wasn't. We're not talking about the broadcast of the funeral. We talking about like the same day LeBron was supposed to pick his team and say where he was going, and he'd be a big old media buzz and everybody talking about it. It didn't happen.
I'm glad it didn't.
Because young man Nolan Wells happened.
His autopsy came out and it was inconclusive. But my thing about the autopsy was, how was the vocal cords, the neck part missing? Even if you was drowning.
They say that's practice.
That independent autopsy that he had.
No, that's what the coroners do. When they
why didn't they send that to the independent?
They were supposed to send it all.
Right,
it was all supposed to be sent with the body.
But they were saying he had bruises on his head, but they were saying it could have been because he was in the morgue on the table, and that bruises could have came from that. But my whole thing, he wasn't in the morgue that long to have bruises like that in the back of his head.
No, man, and listen, man,
it's gonna come out.
Hey, you know what you call a white boy who hang with a bunch of black dudes?
Who?
You know what you call?
What?
Safe.
Yeah, because we always look out for their safety. If one of our white friends went missing in a group of us, we gonna look for them. Like, where they at? We gotta make sure because we know the repercussions. We know the repercussions behind us not finding our white friends.
But you know what?
Our repercussions.
You ain't seen the girl yet.
But you know what?
You seen all the white boys.
Ain't no
except that girl.
But you know what? To touch on what you said,
you ain't seen her yet.
Black people got compassion. We just do. We care too much. I mean, even though it seems like we don't care, that's how everybody try to make it seem like how we are. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to it and you see and you look around the world, we care too much.
We have too much forgiveness. But
we will forgive and we...
My whole thing is he is a young guy, right? He 18, young man.
Because we're of God.
What young man you know that I know I got a son around that age group. He ain't never leaving his phone or his keys. He gonna look for it until he blue and black in the face.
Especially
he gonna keep looking for it. So you mean to tell me y'all had his phone and his keys, and he ain't called neither one of y'all on y'all phones? Say, hey, you got. Let me use your phone. Let me call my boy and see if he got my phone. So y'all ain't get a call from nobody that asked that question.
Yep. Where's that police? Did y'all ask that question?
That to me is mind-boggling. Some of us all got kids in that age group. They ain't leaving the house without that phone. They do. They coming back.
Yeah.
They gotta be young.
It could be us. We gonna come back. We would be late for work for our phone.
I was just finna say, I've doubled back to get my phone and been late as shit to work because I'm like, I ain't no way I'm going to work without my phone.
Yep.
It's just a lot of stuff popping up. It was another video popped up where they had him sing after being on the beach. He was at a pool party. After that, they had that video pop, but I haven't heard about that video no more.
Let me tell you something.
Right, because I heard that wasn't him.
Right.
But it was him. Clearly it was him. Y'all see the close up?
I seen the video.
You seen it?
I mean, it wasn't nothing close up. It was a lot of like mid-frame type
but
shots.
It was not a lot of
but it
white,
looked like
black
a kid that
people
could have been him. But what they kept saying was the guy they kept showing wasn't tall enough.
Right.
This dude was a basketball player.
He was tall.
But you know what tripped me out?
Football and basketball. You know what
tripped me out, man? I swear to God. And I don't even know. See, the shit is so tricky. Now, the shit you see on the internet or on these social media sites, you don't even know if it's real or whatever. But they showed all these black college players walking in there to his funeral.
Yeah.
Right.
And all I could think in my fucking mind was like, why you wasn't hanging with them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why you wasn't hanging with them? Why you wasn't hanging with them?
Because it was what he,
you know what I'm saying? But, man, look, man, listen. I ain't gonna trip. I ain't gonna try to flex. I ain't gonna try to flex. I ain't gonna try to flex. Right. I just want to say this: we need to, as black community and black people in America, who are foundational black people, we need to start to go back to the things our ancestors did, the slaves, that they did to survive, and sometimes grab that mind state that we in survival mode. The shit ain't just lounging and chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking everything's safe.
Man, dude, listen. My grandmother, and I swear to God, this is in like 1989, 1990. She heard me and my friends talking about
you told us that story.
The cool white dudes in school.
You told us that story on here.
And all the cool white dudes he was naming was dudes who was on sports teams. You know what I'm saying? Sports involved. So you're dealing with the black athlete. You feel me? And my grandma was like, man, baby, they all your friend till they around they people.
Oh yeah,
I've been in that situation. And listen, here's my
I've been in that situation.
And here's my story. I'm about to tell you about my job.
She learned that lesson in Mississippi.
I'm gonna tell you this story about my job, right? My job. I can't name names, but its position was held by a white guy, right? And he thought when he left the position, he could pass it on. So that's not how my job worked.
Nepotism.
That's not how my job worked. He thought like, well, I'm leaving, but I'm gonna give it to him, this other white guy. But the black guy that was that was next to the line had more education, more years. So he folded and he won, right? Bam, he won it. Bam. They wanted to disrespect, so he's a very smart guy. So he stepped above everything, went somewhere to where he can get listened to with higher people in the state. Here's the thing. He was like, listen, they can be who they are because they are kind of rich. They can be who they are, let them do what they do as long as they listen to me. Okay, now check it out. Somebody comes to the job, some new person, they got a position, they got to inspect and see if there's racism and stuff going on, and they stepped to his department. And she came back, she was like, oh my God, the racial tension we're going to have to do something about it. You know what he said? He was like, no. Because, she heard them over talking, like, we do, but they never invite, he's their boss. All white people, right? They have barbecues, parties, they never invite him. Uh-huh. He don't care.
He shouldn't.
Okay, but here's the thing. Some boss comes stepping in, some new person comes stepping in, they have a meeting. She like, well, I can see the racial tension in that building. You know, they didn't invite him and they talked over me and we gonna have to step in and do that. He was like, hey, him as their boss, he was like, hey, listen, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is a job though. He's like, this is a job. He's like, this is the job. They do that all. They've been doing that for years. They do their things. They do it. They don't invite none of the black workers. He's like, but here's the thing. You don't know if they wearing hoods when they doing that shit.
All right.
He's like, you don't know what their intentions are. He's like, so why would I even put myself in there? He's like, my only concern is when they come to work and they listen to me as their boss.
And they do their job.
They do their job.
Because that's true.
He's like, don't go over there saying nothing to them. I don't want them to invite me. He's like, let it stay how it is. He's like, and I've been doing this for years. You're new. He's like, don't go say nothing to them. As long as they listen to me at work. He's like, because I don't know he's like, what if I force myself over there? They don't want me there because they've never invited me. He was like, I know this. Believe in how it is. Believe in, he's like, outside of this job, I don't know what they doing. I don't know what they do. He's like, why would I push myself into that situation? He's like, and they've never invited me. And it's like, and it's all white people. He's like, why would you come in and try to force me into this? He's like, leave it alone. He's like, what do they do? When I call them and ask them to do something, do they do it? She's like, yeah. He's like, is that what you were expecting? Do they respect me? Yeah. Leave it alone.
Yeah, because he could go over there and get himself killed.
Because he was like, who gives a shit about a barbecue?
Right.
He's like, when I come to work, them motherfuckers listen to me.
Yeah, your own barbecues, yeah.
He's do.
Right.
With his black friends.
And that's one thing I want to say too.
With his black friends.
As parents, it's sad that we have to instruct our kids to. We also instruct them, be careful who you're around, period. Either if it's black or white. But we have to give them a little bit more knowledge of, you have to be extra special careful about other races. Like I always say, sometimes I've seen where a black woman or a black man might marry the opposite race. I've always told people this. Don't think that they like all black people because they married a black person. They might just like black person. So don't ever think that you could be relaxed. I'm sorry, because this world is racist towards blacks. You like 110%.
More
so you have to just be careful, and it's a shame we gotta teach our kids that they might have some good white friends that got the best intentions for them. But still, keep your head on a swivel, keep your eyes open, and stay engaged. No matter what situation you in, please watch your surroundings. My son got white friends, know some good boys from what I see, but still in the same token, I still tell him, be careful. I'm sorry, be careful. Be careful.
You know, black people can't swim or they do shit
because
like that,
I've been in a situation where I used to work at Bob Evans. I'm sorry, that's a racist ass company.
I already know that's a racist
tell it like it is. Bob Evans is racist. And there was this one chick that worked with us. We went to her plays. We kicked it at her crib for barbecues and all that. So me and my girl, we walking downtown and we ran into her and her white friends. Now imagine we kicked it with this chick. She act as if she didn't know who the fuck we was. And I told her, and that was in my 20s. And that right there let me know. They're cool with you in private, some of them, but in public, they don't know you because they don't want to be questioned. You know black people, or you know a nigga?
You talk to them?
You talk to them? Yep. So some of them are like that.
Right. And ladies and gentlemen, we are so narcissistic that we made this about us. This is about Nolan Wells. Cause
I mean, yeah, we can be narcissistic, but that's just one of the bullet points of where it start from.
He didn't come home, but they in the South.
And see, this is my thing. When he didn't come home,
his parents should have been.
And I was so pissed off when they brought them.
Should have been teaching.
Yeah, when they brought him, they brought the phone. When they brought the phone and the keys.
They is. And that's what I be trying to tell black people. We lean so much towards what they doing as that's the way.
But let me ask y'all a question. No, listen. Korean and black or something. But when they brought the keys and the phone home to the parents, what would be your initial reaction to that? You're not bringing my son home, but you brought me his cell phone and his keys. What would have been your initial reaction?
You say that.
I'm asking.
Listen, man.
I'm asking the question. What would have been your initial?
You don't. That is a very on the spot thing.
Not
nothing you can say.
But we don't know.
I would have been this I would have been this, or I would have been that.
I would have questioned them the fuck down.
But we don't know. But how long did he know these kids? How long did Nolan know the kids that he was with?
One of them went to school with him since he was in first grade.
See, that's what I'm saying. You see, that's what I'm saying.
And this could have not have been. See,
but that's what I'm saying.
Y'all don't be understanding.
Other kids were influenced.
This could have not have been something that was odd.
Yeah, speaking of Mike.
Yeah.
This could have been something that had happened before. They brought his stuff home, then he came home later. Yeah. It could have been one of them situations.
Yeah, it could have. Because
you don't know, and I'm not trying to even play the devil's advocate. No, I'm just saying that's how comfortable we get with them in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And what I be tripping on.
Say that word again. How come we get in what? In
Mississippi.
With them in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
But now this is what I'm tripping on, because all my people from Mississippi.
All mine is too.
Yeah,
I don't have,
and I haven't heard any good.
Texas,
I haven't heard no good stories from Mississippi.
All my people from Mississippi. Never. If I'm not mistaken, Mississippi has the most troubled history as far as
racism state.
Race relations.
Yes.
So man, listen.
I haven't heard no good.
Listen,
my mama 88.
I ain't seeing nobody down there standing up.
Never.
I ain't seeing no protests. I ain't seeing nothing
in Mississippi.
Sometimes those people been beat down so much.
They're scared.
They telling me to move down there.
That they conditioned.
And everybody always tell me move to Mississippi.
No. Or move down south.
Some people in Mississippi, they probably been beat down so much that they conditioned not to do anything. I haven't heard any good stories. My mama 88 years old. I haven't heard any good stories about them from her.
Think about this.
She never said.
Think about this.
I had a white friend, but I've never
Think
heard
about
that. My
this.
mama 88.
In the South. Just last year in the South, they just started tearing down Robert E. Lee statues and taking down Confederate flag. This was last year. They just started. These are Confederate soldiers that they had monuments of that lost the war. These motherfuckers lost the war, and they had monuments of them because the monument meant that these motherfuckers was fighting for slavery.
Yeah.
And that's why they were monumented, because they were fighting to keep black people enslaved. And that was the only reason they had statues of these motherfuckers and shit. It wasn't because they won the war and they did great things and they changed the world and they made big contributions to the South. No, they just said, we want to keep slaves. And monument that motherfucker want to keep slaves. These niggas didn't do all the statues that they tore down. Didn't do shit for the United States, didn't do shit for the South, didn't do shit for blacks, whites, or anything. Only thing they did were own slaves, and they fought hard to keep them enslaved. And that's why they were monumented. So fuck the South. I love people. I love all my people in the South. But as far as that, race relations and shit goes down there, that shit don't work. That shit ain't gonna never work in the South.
I mean,
it'll never. They want to segregate schools right now down there.
The fact that people didn't even trust the coroner's autopsy is a big red flag.
Yeah.
But the administration.
Still waiting for some more results, aren't they?
But the administration that's in right now won't even step in. The FBI usually step in on civil rights shit.
No, but they won't
even step in, man.
Yeah. But nobody will step in on this shit.
They won't even step in.
They don't give a shit about us.
You know what I'm saying? So, please,
any color outside
to the black community, stay vigilant, stay listening, stay paying attention to your youth. You know what I'm saying? They're more than just teen gatherings. They're more than just troublesome people. They are damn future. and we need to like start really locking in with our youngins and doing things progressively. Like real talk.
Kiana said, Kim said it's a secret animosity. It's not secret no more. It's really not secret no more.
Hey, grab my drink up there, my beer, Chris, when you come back.
It's not secret no more. It is out, live, wild and proud.
It's never been secret.
No, I'm just saying. She said it's a secret animosity. I mean, they can
it's
have
never been secret.
They can have animosity, but it's also jealousy. It's hatred.
Man, look, it don't even matter. You can give
so
them
many,
all them labels.
It's so many labels. I'm just saying, there's so many labels, but it all boils down to this: they hate black people.
Baby girl, that's what the story has been through all the topics we talk about over the next coming up years, or what we have talked about in the years in the past. It's always about color.
It is never going to change.
It's never going to change.
And some people say racism going to end. We're going to end racism. As long as you got a racist mother, she's going to raise a racist child. As long as you got a racist grandmother, she's going to raise a racist grandchild.
And that's on both sides of us, because I'm racist, man.
We're not racist. We prejudiced. We can't be racist.
Man, I'm racist.
We really ain't got the ammunition to hold a lot of people back.
Listen.
But a whole race, we can't.
That's oppression. That's not racism. That's oppression. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at certain white people and I feel a certain way. Like I said, man, we was down to
But you wouldn't feel that certain way, Desmond, if certain things didn't happen to us.
I agree. But
that's not racism. That's just race. That's not racism. That's something that you just said you gotta be vigilant.
That hate, man.
No, because that's in you because they made it, not because you just in your heart felt that way.
Could you get your dog? Are you trying to talk to me? I'm serious.
Because
get your goddamn dog. Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? We rolling professional, and then this shit starts.
My baby is.
No, fuck that mud. Put that mud up, man.
We're gonna have to end this live right now. He done called my daughter a mutt. That is not a mutt.
Put this hound up.
Take her with you, Roger. Take her with you. No, she ain't gonna come. You have to come get her.
Told you I don't work with animals.
She ain't going.
Yes, she is. Go, Parker. Go.
Get your
come on. Look at Roger.
He's scared of dogs forever.
But like I was saying, you only feel that way is because of things that happen. White people feel that way. Ain't shit happen to them. They just feel that way because it was innate. It was inbred.
It's what they've been told.
Yes, but the reason why you feel that way, you probably experienced racism.
Yeah.
Some of them feel that way and they have never experienced racism. So you can't never say you're racist.
Guess what?
No, they have experienced racism when people telling them to look down on the niggas.
Yeah.
They have experienced racism. That's racism. They experience it. They just on the side.
They're on the positive side.
They ain't never experienced the motherfucker being like,
no, that's not them experiencing racism.
Ass up right. Motherfucker following them.
That's not experiences racism.
What are you doing? Still fruit?
That's something that's being indoctrinated in them.
Right.
So that's not experiencing racism.
It's an experience.
We experience racism. So you're not racist at all. You can't be. You can't be. So don't ever say you racist because you can't. You might be prejudiced.
I look at white people. I look at some white people.
You might show some bias.
No. You can't say that. You can't say because you can't be racist because you know what it is. It's just being a profession in what you are.
Look,
I'm being a professional.
Check it out.
Racist. That's like being a dentist.
If I see two candidates,
or a dentist.
If I see two candidates running for a position in politicians, and it's a white one and a black one, I'm automatically trying to vote for the black one. Like I'm not even considering the white dude until I look into him and I see what everybody's saying. But
where that's coming from, though? When you look at the white one, what you thinking?
He can't run faster than a black
person. And you gonna say
white.
You gonna say this?
He's white.
You gonna say he ain't gonna do shit for the black people.
I mean, when I say he's white, that kind of says enough. That's kind of says enough.
For the black one, you gonna say, oh, he's just a brother. He look like a nice brother. That's all I'm saying.
Brother a chance. That's what I'm saying. What brother a chance?
But what if he's a Republican?
No, that's not giving him a chance.
He sucked. Man.
See, that's just an assumption.
If you're a black Republican,
it ain't as many of them as you think, though, bro. That's what I be trying to tell you.
It's just assumption.
if it's a white Democrat and a black Republican, you will vote for the black Republican.
No.
You would go politics.
Yeah, I go politics then. Yeah. Or I wouldn't vote, or I throw rocks.
And the only reason I would agree with that because when you hear the black Republicans talk, he be like,
you hear them, you know,
you be like, what the fuck?
It ain't a lot of them, bro.
You don't feel us? Some of y'all knew this one black man named
bro?
This big coon that went to Mississippi, interviewing the people about. Nolan Wells.
He's been on everybody's shit. We trying not to get him pumped.
No, but I'm just saying this. I'm just saying it's a big coon. So when you vote for the big coon, and I know it'll probably be bleeded, no, because they don't. You know, this is the crazy part. They don't want you to say coon, but they allow you to say nigga.
Right.
But anyhow.
That's a controversial word. That's for another time.
But anyhow,
it's enduring to everybody that hates us. That's an enduring word for the world that hates blacks.
I don't want to talk about all the words that they use, like unalive. No, you killed somebody. Right. But the young boy was killed. He was murdered.
Yeah,
and they need to find out who, what, how, when. The truth gonna come out because somebody gonna get tired of holding.
But you know what? But you know, while we saying that, right? You know, are black men doing enough? Like shout
out to Emmett Till Day tomorrow
to stand up to do that shit. Are black men doing enough to stand up to be like, listen, enough is a fucking enough. We remember the Million Man March?
If the black men
can we do another 2 million man march?
If the black men do, thank God, because
can we do another 2 million man march?
Black women has always carried everything.
Okay, so let me ask you this: should we start marching with African flags and shit?
Yeah, I think so. Like that's all we got.
Right next to you,
Desmond.
Right.
That's all we got.
That's
the only thing they gave us. We don't have a real flag, bro. Right. We can't fly a flag like the Puerto Ricans or like the Mexicans.
But we can make a flag, bro.
We did. We made that.
That's all they did was make a flag.
That's the African colors, right?
Right.
So it's
but
we need African American.
Listen.
Mixed with African.
All right, I want to say this. I gotta
but
say
are
this.
we?
I'm not.
You don't even know that.
No, listen. But
some of us could have been here forever.
But listen, man.
America's been discovered by black people.
For you to think, though, because I seriously don't think people don't understand the numbers. For you to think that they brought over 5 million black Africans here, and for us to be sitting here now and to be thinking that you are not a part of that, it's just. I don't understand that thinking.
But have you ever heard of black?
Have
you ever heard of Africans say that? The Africans say all day long that we are not African.
Listen, and this is what I've also heard. I had a friend
who preaches to them.
I had a friend from Kenya.
Who tell them that?
White people. I had a friend from Kenya. Man. He moved over here when he was 11 years old. I met him when he was 24. We was both working on Irving Park in Ashland in Lakeview. You know what I'm saying? He was working at the Subway. I worked at the little auto parts shop. And I used to take him to the crib. He stayed on 76 right off of
they always stay east.
Ashland. They
always stay from Ashland all the way.
Yeah, Ashland's west. Though.
I'm talking they always stay from there to east.
But anyway.
But I just want to know because you said the address. And
my nerd.
Because this was years ago.
My nerd
this
friend
was back
watching.
in 2005.
Hey, nerd friend.
This is back in 2005, 2006. I haven't seen him in years. But he was telling me they knew 2 or 3 years in advance. This old man was preparing them 2 or 3 years in advance. We finna move to America because this is a big move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a big move.
And he said instantly, once it was set that they was doing it. He said all the Africans coming to him telling him, "Oh, they not gonna like you over there."
But why wouldn't
they? Not gonna like you over there. They not gonna fuck with you over there. They gonna look like you less than you. They think they better than you. They think they do.
But we heard the same thing.
And we heard, and I know for a fact,
we heard the same thing.
And I had to tell him that. I'm like, bro, they want us to stay separate.
Oh,
they don't want us to think alike. They don't want us to be on the same side.
Do you understand? At my job, right? When I went back to work. I'm back at work. Yeah, if it didn't nobody know, I'm back.
Okay.
Right.
We didn't nobody care, I don't think.
Yeah, but you know, if they did know, they know now, motherfucker. Desmond.
Okay.
The world gives a shit about what Chris is doing.
No.
So let me tell you what Super Chris is doing.
Super Chris.
Super Chris.
But
Ta-ta-ta-ta.
yep, there you go.
Stuck with a pistol in his eye.
And pulled it out and spit the bullet out. Hey, cool, check it out. But look, it's a lot of Africans working my job now, right? And you could tell the disconnect. Like, you know, so you could tell because people be talking like, man, these motherfuckers. But the people who be talking is like blacks and then blacks because Africans are black. And then they be talking against each other. And then I had to say, like, you know what? I'm like, okay, we get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, like, why they mad at us and we mad at them. Like, but here's the thing, like, they gotta know. Here's what the Africans gotta know, too. You over here, right? You know what I'm saying? We don't speak the way y'all speak. And then they'll speak a certain way. And then when you ask them, like, excuse me, can you repeat that? They get angry as shit if they have to repeat.
I used to work for a show.
If they have to repeat what they said, and you be like, I'm not mad at you. I wanna know what you say.
But you remember I used to work for them in Subway. I
don't want to disconnect from you. I want to know what you're saying. Can you repeat what you're saying?
And they always used to come in, especially the husband. He'd be like, black people are so lazy. I was like, black who? You black too. He'd be like, y'all so lazy. I said, who is y'all? Because y'all is a part of you. I mean, he had that in his mind that we were beneath them. And I used to work for them for years. Yeah, you remember that? They were.
I do too.
Y'all remember they were so mean.
You were stealing a lot of sandwiches too, though.
Yeah, well, I had a couple.
They
had my own business.
They were so racist. They was the racist. They were the most racist Africans I ever met, though.
Yeah, you remember?
Yes.
You remember?
They were racist Africans.
And just because that, I was the first person to bring out manager specials at Subway, because when people come in, I was the manager since they trusted me so much. I don't have manager specials. Hey, give me $5, and I brought out the $5 sub. They stole that shit from me, believe it or not. Give me $5, you get a foot long with whatever you want on it. Subway stole that shit from me, and I want my money.
Okay.
But anyway, as y'all see me doing that, why didn't y'all, as black men, protect me?
We did. We came up there every night.
Yes, black men doing enough. Okay. And at that particular moment, no, they
come up there and close the store with this nigga and everything.
It's black men doing enough.
We be over there closing the store, her cleaning up,
stealing cookies, stealing boxes of cookies.
And making
you
sandwiches.
wasn't there to help me. Nigga, you was there to steal the cookies.
The store was clean,
and I let you.
The store was clean.
You was there to steal the cold cut combo.
Man,
and I let you. You was there to steal the BMT. And I let you.
Because you had
our black men doing enough.
You had racist ass fucking owners.
And they were African.
You had racist owners.
Whenever we involved, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we involved, that's enough.
People can't be racist.
Right there, that carries the weight. If we get involved, that's enough.
But here's the trickery of things. Let's talk about like something else pertaining to our black men doing enough. Now, I hear a lot of women say, because you was listening to something earlier, I hear a lot of women say that they got it, they do it on their own, blah, 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 blah. Then when they get a man that don't do shit, then they have a problem with it. I've heard this from other women. I can pay my own bills, I could do this, that. Okay, and then you get a man and he don't help you pay your bills. He don't help you do shit because you're so independent. Now he wrong? Is he wrong for not doing anything that you said you got?
Nah, I just
is it because the woman not making a man feel like that?
It's a very.
I like to play dazzle in distress. Fuck that.
Right, I know. See, this is the thing.
And that's what most women should play.
All right, you know what, Tish? Since you asked the question,
what most women should play.
I'm gonna just keep it for real with you. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that we as black people, we draw from the white man's ideology.
I'm just talking about black women.
I'm just saying, listen, no, listen. We draw from their ideology. We believe that shit that the woman's supposed to sit home and the man's supposed to take care of her and she's supposed to be subservient. Like a lot of men do though.
I don't believe it.
I mean, that's fine. Listen,
well, let's go back to our lineage. Go ahead. I'm gonna go back to our lineage though.
But now dig this for real shit.
I want to be a housewife.
Last time I looked up,
everybody
everybody in the tribe worked.
That's what. Okay, go ahead. Fuck it. Go ahead. I was talking about. I was going to take it back there. I was going to take it way back there.
The grandparents worked.
Everybody.
Everybody worked
in the tribe.
Just being for real, something that people don't like to hear being said, but all the slaves worked.
So you're saying no gender roles?
And listen,
now for
back in the tribe days, right?
Not for us.
Listen, back in the tribal days in Africa, right before they came and enslaved us, right? The men went out, right? They sharpened their tools. This is the man's job. They sharpened the tools. They got all the tools together. They made sure we had firewood. You know what I'm saying? We gathered all the firewood. Meat. No, we gathered all. Then we went hunting, right? Then we went and caught the animal. Bam. Once we caught the animal, it was like, we done. Now, if the women didn't say, then check it out. If the women was like, I'm a housewife. I'm not finna cut this boar open, cook the meat, make clothes out of this shit and shit like that. The tribe would fucking die.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Because the men didn't know how to cook the meat and shit. And make the clothing out of this shit.
So isn't it equivalent to what housewives do today?
But they work.
No. Listen, Chris.
They work.
You think running a household is not work?
You two define.
I'm just saying. Do y'all think housework is not work?
It flowed. No, we don't think that. So why are you saying that?
No, I'm saying you don't.
We don't think that it's not work.
Okay.
It's
because I do it.
Listen, man. Listen, everybody had a job. Everybody had a place.
I cook more than my wife.
And you could put gender roles over it or whatever. But if it was a guy who was too weak to go hunt, he wasn't strong, they would leave him in the village. Yep. He would protect the village. He would do surroundings and he would help everybody in the village. Like whatever you got to get done, shit got to get done in order to survive.
Of course, it's a cohesiveness that goes along with
and I'm thinking,
whatever partnership that you have.
People need to
but this
approach
my
it
thing
like that,
though. But this is my thing though. Black people don't have no other choice, so we can't even say that we in that stereotypical.
That's why you hear women saying what they were saying.
But this is my thing though.
They have a choice.
This is my thing.
They do have
so if some women don't work, can't work, but do all the housework, do all the cleaning, do all the
guess
cooking,
what?
do what? Wait a minute, I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Doing all raising of the kids, and the only thing you do is work. So you consider what she do is not work. She's not
saying that.
Because the way y'all saying it is like you say everybody got to work, everybody do work, but I think it's the terms that get y'all all.
No, it's the terms that get y'all screwed up. Y'all think y'all supposed to sit back and just get it all.
No. Some women may think some women may think
the way it goes.
I didn't say that. I'm saying what I was saying is
some women may think that they ain't gotta do shit. Those just being lazy.
But I was saying,
but most women, if they got a partnership, they gonna do what the fuck they gotta do to maintain.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't even want a partnership.
The tribal,
like, do I have to replay the video?
Women had to also work.
But I'm talking about the women. No, I'm talking about. Listen,
afloat.
Y'all didn't hear what I said. I'm talking about the women that work, they got their own job, they take care of everything else. But I'm saying when they do have a man and the man don't do nothing,
Desmond just explained it. Desmond just explained it. And now if the man couldn't go out and hunt, if he was too weak to hunt, the women didn't look at him like, oh, this motherfucker ain't contributing to the tribe. He's doing other things to contribute to the tribe. But you said, hey, listen, I'm going to cook this meat. This is what I do. I'm going to cook the meat, make the clothing, do. Okay, this man is too weak to go out there and hunt. But look, he's still providing for the village. I'm gonna provide too. I'm not gonna stop doing what I'm doing because we got a few weak ass soldiers out here that can't go. We're not gonna not feed him. Like we ain't gonna not make him not no clothes.
We talking about African tribes because
But we talking about.
The problem is we moved too far away from that. That's our problem right there. We moved too far away from our culture. Yeah. But what I'm saying is the women of today that complains about their men not doing nothing because they do it all.
Let me tell you.
But that's not even what they.
No, but when they do it. No, what I'm saying when they do. I'm asking a question.
You putting it somewhere else.
No, I'm asking a question.
You changing the shit. Listen, if y'all do that shit,
you get a man.
Stay single.
That's just
fucking stay single.
Making a bad choice in man.
So
that's all.
Stay single.
All that shit can be the same on the other side or different on the other side. If she get the right guy.
Listen,
she just picked the wrong dude.
No. It's not that they picked the wrong dude. It's their perception. See, this is why I'm finna break it down.
Be a pimp.
Some women think a man is not doing all because they so used to doing everything, so they overlook what that man is doing. So they say he not doing nothing, but that man could be in the background doing shit, polishing up shit, but she don't recognize it because she's so into her boss world all the time.
Let me tell you something.
They don't pay no attention.
But that's a microaggression.
Let me tell y'all something.
The bigger aggression.
Let me tell you something.
That's all I'm
saying. Women wanted 50-50 equality, right? Like
no, they don't want that.
They did. They fought for it, nigga.
Some women don't.
They fought for that shit. Hey, listen.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Be a player. Be a player. If you
don't put me in that category,
if you take care of yourself, you're paying all your bills. You don't need no man to do that shit. Just be a player. Get what you need and move on and keep taking care of your goddamn self.
I ain't never
don't look for a man.
For no women's
don't look for a man. If you don't need a man, don't look for him.
I just feel like
why you looking for a man?
I feel like on social
media, if them women looking for him, they stupid.
And you know how they be saying like you got plants.
They stupid.
You got implants that came here to like change the narrative and make people think. I think that shit is a plant. I think the whole facade of once they got welfare, they started changing, or once the woman got money, she started changing, or all that shit.
That ain't true either.
It's a plant to keep us apart.
But that ain't true either.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's not
true.
I'm
saying it's not true.
Chris, I'm agreeing with you.
I know. That's what I'm agreeing with you.
It's not true.
I'm agreeing with you.
But they put those type of ideologies.
I'm agreeing with this nigga.
They put those type of ideologies amongst our people, and we go back and we eat it up like food. You know what I'm saying? We eat it up like, oh yeah. And it's like, no, that's not an issue.
Let me ask you a question.
Those are microaggressions, man.
So let me tell you something. Some people characteristics are built off of that too. Because I know some women that are very educated, and that's not just men that they treat like that. Sometimes some women be educated and they think they're smarter than everybody. And it's very prominent in our race. With our black women,
you got a little education, smart.
Yeah, so
right.
So it's very prominent in our.
I think it's not just with the women.
No, I think some of the men too, but some of the women,
a lot of the men,
some of the women, some of the women eat that up so much that it comes out in the way they treat other people.
Okay, Tish, let me hit you up with this. You know why it's like that with our community? Because we have lacked in the past so much.
Yeah, no.
So
they don't recognize that though.
Once they do get the knowledge, you see the immediate advantage.
And you know what the knowledge is. This the messed up part where the knowledge it stops. You're supposed to allow other people to grow from your knowledge. No. To stop, they keep it off.
Tish, don't forget. No, listen. We knowledge. Listen, we pursue knowledge, right?
Yeah.
But knowledge can be dangerous if in the wrong hands.
Knowledge can be no. Let me tell you something.
Knowledge can be dangerous. Knowledge can be dangerous if in the wrong hands. But wrong people get it.
Let me tell you.
And they use it in the wrong way.
Let me tell you the two things that. But let me tell you the two things that there's not. Let me tell you the two things that don't go together. That needs to go together, and people tend to overlook that shit. You can get knowledge. But if you got knowledge and don't gain wisdom, what's the purpose of the fucking knowledge? Because I'd rather have wisdom over knowledge. Even though I got knowledge,
this the trick with wisdom.
But let me tell you something.
Wisdom, you know how to handle knowledge.
You know how to handle knowledge.
But this is the trick with wisdom. You don't get wisdom fast. You get wisdom slow. See, that's the thing. You get the knowledge first. and you run with it. And the experiences you have running with the knowledge is what give you the wisdom. The wisdom ain't gonna come from you just knowing. You got to live it. You got to experience it. It takes time. And time is with wisdom. You pair wisdom with time, man. Seriously. You don't get wisdom without experiencing and knowing. You know what I'm saying?
Not even experience.
You gotta experience the knowledge. You gotta experience the knowledge to get the wisdom. So you gotta understand that how you move like that. Because you're not gonna just listen. What you know now, you didn't know when you were 17-year-old, Roger.
No.
You had to live and learn, right?
You had to live and learn.
That's what gave you the wisdom.
So that's what I'm saying with...
You wouldn't have had the wisdom at 17.
See, what I'm saying is, let me break it down to you.
Understand what you went through is when you grew older.
So this is what I'm saying. You get the knowledge, right? You get the intelligence, right? Everybody are intelligent because we all human. So every human is intelligent. I don't care what nobody says. Okay. But here's my thing, though. When you get the knowledge, you should be smart enough to know to let me try to gain wisdom now, because you can get knowledge, right? But if you haven't learned from nothing that you went through, you don't have wisdom. So a person could be smart as hell, Diz, and you could be old as shit and still don't have wisdom. So it don't mean because you grow, you get wisdom. Because I know some unwise people at late ages.
No, listen.
So you just can't say that either.
Listen, okay.
I know some people that's smart as shit and don't got no common sense.
But no. Listen, bro. Their capacity is different. See, you got to understand, everybody ain't collecting the same way. It's a very individual thing. That's what I was telling y'all earlier when we touched on another subject. I was saying that's very individual. Listen, the way you collect and the way you captivate, the way you do your thing may not be the same as everybody else. And everybody doesn't have the capacity to articulate it or say it or express it in the correct way. But people, but even, listen, you can get a 99-year-old retarded person, and I'm sorry if that's the wrong language to use.
Mentally disabled.
But mentally disabled, or mentally challenged, right? And they can be 99 years old. Trust me, they have wisdom over the younger mentally challenged person. They do, because they didn't live enough. Even if they can't express it, they know what to do and not to do just through their experience.
You know, I know.
Through their experience. It's just not always put out there.
So, Chris,
and you don't always see it. Sometimes you see it from the way you see it.
Why y'all black men ain't protecting wisdom? Is y'all doing enough about wisdom? Doing enough about the wisdom?
Do I like a motherfucker? Hey, do I like a motherfucking owl?
Yes,
nigga, hell no. I'm not finna take no motherfucking 3 licks off the fucking lollipop and shit and crack. No, fuck that. You're gay, Desmond. Whenever you make it gay is when it becomes gay. Whenever that word comes out of your mouth. You don't know the owl and shit with the goddamn Tootsie Roll commercial? See, when you say gay is when it becomes gay. So you're gay.
How black men doing enough? I think black men have done enough. We rode the backs of black men for the longest, but we also have rode the backs of black women.
Men got enough credit for what they did.
So here's my thing, though. When are we ever gonna all do enough, though? Because I feel like ain't nobody passing me nothing to drink. My cup is empty right now. I see 2 black men over there asleep. Ain't nobody even ask me, hey, Tish, you need a drink? You sound parched. Your lips looking a little dry. I'm over here putting gloss on my lips because I'm dry because I ain't got a drink in my cup. So I would ask somebody to give me some water. There's a lot of black men surrounded, but I was raised by black men. And they all older than me. And let me tell you something. For me to have to go get an oil change, I think that's egregious.
Okay.
I think that is egregious.
So you have a rent, right?
I have 51 years of having black men.
I'm finna walk off the shore and go to bed.
And you were plus 30 something? Damn near 40 years and ain't never asked me to.
I'm out of here.
Hey, can I put some air in your damn tires? So I married a black man. And my black man, I'm still waiting on I'm still waiting on my car to get.
See, that's what I be saying.
Get cleaned in the inside.
This is what I want y'all to see, world.
That's
see what the black women complain about?
So is black men doing enough? Is black men doing enough? Is black men doing enough?
They take all their personal issues and they put it out.
Somebody fill my cup right quick with something to drink.
And Tish will say that shit.
You'll never find.
Tish will say that shit like, nobody put air in my tires. And you had 10 women be like, girl, that's a problem. Guys don't even put air in tires no more. And that's the biggest piece of bullshit. You know what I say to that?
If you seen a woman bent over at the gas station, would you help her put air on tires?
Yes, I have done it.
How big is her booty?
I have done it.
I ain't seen it. Because I ain't seen it because my tires kind of
charitable. Listen, man.
Out there right now.
I have a brother here who with me when I say this. Benevolence and charity is a foundation and a cornerstone on what I believe in. And that's for real.
Well, this
like helping others.
I just quoted about 2 minutes ago. My cup is empty. It should overflow.
Right, but I'm not gonna get up in the middle of the show.
You just got up in the middle of the show and got your own beer.
Right.
But ain't nobody fill this up with water. Ching-a-ling-a-ling. Yep. Ching-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep. You ain't
is black men doing enough?
Yep, right. Clearly not here.
Well, not.
Because she ain't gonna lose shit. She gonna be straight. She gonna go to bed. She gonna be safe.
I'm still reading this cup.
That shit ain't nothing.
I don't think. Show your face. Show your face.
Little raggedy ass nephew.
Show your face, nephew.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's put your face in the camera.
Right, go ahead.
He's doing enough.
Show that big ass back.
I raised him right.
The nigga should show that big ass
back. How do you, Lil Rogel?
40.
He wide back.
It took 40 years for me to get something put in my goddamn.
He wide back. His age is wide back. His age is wide back gorilla. You look at the size of his back, you know how old he is. His back is about 40. He's got a big wide back.
Black men doing enough? No, because y'all still won't let the rich get taxed. But we ain't gonna talk too long about that. Because Chris going home and go to bed. He ain't done enough this. That's why he's sleepy. Because if he'd been doing, he would have had an energy level of 1,000. But since I've been sitting here, look, I'm choking out.
I did enough for
Hold on.
for a million
Let me put lip gloss on because my lips is dry.
Hey, could you seal your mouth closed?
It don't make no damn sense.
Right.
It don't make.
It's crazy glue in that motherfucker.
What you drinking?
You see, here's the problem I'm having here. Here's the problem. They ain't worried about me, but they worried about new gym shoes. And I see new gym shoes.
Look at this nigga.
In between me, I got some old flip flops on. I see the brand new Jordans and silver Air Force Air Max that I ain't never seen before in my life. We can end this show right now because y'all getting me a little bit upset. Look at that refrigerator, Roger. Because they getting me a little upset. That's why they can't help me out. Put the quarter or $1 worth of air in my tires because they spending $200-$300 on gym shoes.
Oh man,
I think this needs to be addressed.
Zoom in on my face.
Women out there, if y'all man spend too much money on gym shoes and neglect putting air or gas in y'all damn tires, this needs to be practiced. It needs to be studied. Something wrong with us. Something wrong with us. Seriously Not Podcast, we're going to be out. Because I'm a little bit highly upset. When I just look down at these shoes, and I add up the cost of how much it is to put air in my tire.
That bullshit, man.
Or get my car detailed.
The main person with
all this shit you talking about your husband supposed to do. What the fuck? You got a whole husband, and you talking about we supposed to do this?
I'm sitting between $600 worth of gym shoes. I'm sitting between $600 worth of gym shoes. Not $600 for to get one tire. Put some air in it. That's just $1.
This it.
Yeah,
hey yo, look at this. I quit.
And your ass talking crazy.
But I'm helping them out.
I quit.
End the show, Rodney. Put on the outro. Let it play because I'm done. I'm done with this show. I just got upset about these. It's men doing enough. They ain't doing damn enough. Y'all got $500 worth of cheap right here. Bye, y'all. I'll see y'all next week, and I'm a guarantee.